Alright, hey YouTube, how's it going? So today I'm going to be going over my Crye AVS again. This is like the third time I've gone over it, but originally I had planned on doing a updated 2024 loadout, but I kind of realized my videos are way too long, so I kind of want to do it in pieces. I already went over my belt, and then really everything else has changed. Is just I got night vision. If you guys want me to do a video on that, it's night vision. It's just not really much more I can talk about that somebody else already hasn't. But like I said, this is going to be an updated plate carrier video. So getting straight into it, you guys already know the drill just by looking at it, or maybe you saw some of my other videos, but this is a Crye AVS. It's as Crye AVS as it gets when it gets to the plate bags, and everything else is its own kind of thing. Starting with the shoulder pads, it's the Crye yoke. I don't run the harness. The harness is just a little bit too bulky for me. So I run the yoke and the axle micro harness. If I know how to edit, I can maybe throw some B-roll or something like that there, but that's how I'm running it as far as like the harness. As far as kind of the ins and outs of it, everything that Axle Advance provides essentially for the Crye AVS is going to be on this carrier. So I have the axle zipper, I have the axle tubes adapters, I have the axle SLA, which is for if you're running any kind of dangler. I have the axle adaptive vest placard, and then the axle converter, flap converter. So getting straight into the front of the carrier is pretty much where all the magic happens. Like I said, I'm running the axle tubes adapters, or running the tubes from axle, and then straight in the front is going to be in the rear of this is going to be a Crye M4 mag flap in multicam arid. And then right in front of that is going to be the Blue Force Gear 10-speed triple mag pouch. The only thing inside the 10-speed is going to be my KDU, which I'll get to all that and its shenanigans later on. For the M4 mag flap, I'm running the Team Reaper actual mid caps. So these are the 120 mid caps. If I wanted to, the reason why I got the Blue Force Gear is if I wanted to add, things like smoke, whatever it may be, I can add that there, and it's super low profile, obviously, when I'm not running anything there. Move to the top, it's going to be like usual the Juggernaut phone case and phone mount, the PALS mount, and it's going to be an iPhone 7. I run a couple apps on there actually when I'm on the field, Aries Alpha, Mill GPS, and there's actually a third one. I forgot what the name. I think it's iTech, but I actually like that a lot. Inside the zipper pouch, where pretty much the any Crye line has it. It's going to be a notepad, FRS GMRS frequency chart. I got some anti-fog, some lens wipes, Sharpie pen, stuff like that. Pretty much the base of this carrier, or excuse me, the reasoning for this setup is I'm running dual radios, and that's kind of been my role pretty much all of 2023 and what's probably going to be for the majority of 2024. I enjoy radios, not many people do on the field, so I feel like having somebody that's able to be a good communicator, running squad comms and command net, whatever the case is, I can do that, I have that capability to, and I'm more than happy to do that. To the right of the Juggernaut case, or I guess to the left for you, is going to be a Nexus U94, and that is connected to a TCA PRC 152. That is, and for the antenna, it's going to be a VMAS antenna. I actually don't know the brand, but it has a bunch of quick detach clips or hardware on it, and I run this 90-degree bit, just make it a little bit more low profile. Getting to the cummerbund, it's the same thing as the other videos. It's going to be a Cat 5, and then a Molly Monkey Tactical 330D M4 mag pouch, and that's just holding a Aries A mag. One more thing I want to mention, as far as the dangler I'm running, is going to be a Faro Concepts mini dangler. I have a V-light for a little dead light that I can use, and then in the actual dangler is a bunch of things, dead rags. I have a Crye SSE bag. I have a couple tourniquets in there, like Milson tourniquets and stuff like that. So this next part is going to be pretty interesting, but also maybe a little boring for some. For my other PTT, I'm actually running an Invisio X50. Reason being is I actually just want to try it out. I like it so far. I could run two U94s and keep it stupid simple, but I want to try out the X50, and also the Invisio X50 gives me the capabilities to run a third radio if I wanted to. I do have the Kenwood adapter, so let's say somebody comes up to me and needs to get in contact and something isn't working for them, I can plug in the Kenwood adapter to this third outlet, I guess, for lack of better terms, on my Invisio and try to communicate with them. Like I said, that adapter is going to be in my back panel, but like I said, the Invisio, I like it so far, and I'm going to continue trying it out. The plug that's closest to the front of the plate bag is what's going to be connected to the rear PRC 152, and then the middle one here is going to be my actual bit for my mic, for my Peltors. And then moving along, same thing as before, it's going to be the Crye SPS smart pouch suite. It's going to be the 556 762 pouch, and in there I'm just running two smokes, Enola Gay smokes. And then for the inside of the carrier, I don't know how well you can see it, I run the Crye JPC side plate pouches. In there is going to be the PTS dummy plates. And then for the wings that I'm running, it's going to be the Crye Airlight radio wings. There's nothing in the left one. If I do want to run a radio, maybe I don't have a KDU or I'm running my other TCA, so I'll be running two TCAs. I could throw my other radio in here. But yeah, and then in the other Airlight radio pouch is going to be obviously that TCA. And you can kind of see it. I have the Crye pads in here. Just super comfortable system. The dummy plates is kind of acts like a little pillow for me, and it helps with if you guys know about running tubes, it can get kind of difficult sizing it if you're wearing like a jacket and whatnot. So the pads actually kind of help me out if I'm running something lighter. If I'm running something a little bit more bulky, I can take them out and it gives me a little extra room without having to adjust the entire cummerbund. So moving on to the back side, I already have the back panel unzipped on one side, just to kind of show you how it looks in the back. But this is going to be a TRI PRC 152 sitting in a tier embedder radio pouch. As you can see, I'm running 3 cords. The furthest one to the left for you is going to be the actual KDU for the PRC 152, and then for the antenna, I'm running an SNR Comms VMAS antenna, and then obviously for the embedder plugin, I'm running the embedder plugin for the Invisio. And to kind of show you guys how it's going on, both my VMAS antennas are are kind of zigzag in the back of the carrier. I haven't had any issues. I know some people run into issues with antennas being so close. They're as close as they can get pretty much, but this is what fits. And to be honest, it's worked. I haven't had any issues with it so far, essentially. So yeah, that's how I have it set up, and kind of just protecting it is going to be this back panel. It's the whatever that Amazon is. I think it's Crydex Idle Gear, something like that. Zip-on back panel, and that literally just holds my water, nothing else. Or actually, I do have that Kenwood adapter. As you can see here, I just plug it into that third spot in the Invisio, and then I have a couple anti-fog wipes. These anti-fog wipes you can actually get from Walmart. They worked for me for many years. They're super cheap, and obviously they're at Walmart, so you don't have to order them and get them shipped and all that. You can just go to Walmart and pick it up. Like I said, these work for me. I'll run the Oakleys, the Oakley M-Frame Alphas, so do with that what you will. Obviously I have my Dogs of War patch, and then I have my antenna running through the shoulder strap. And I don't know if I mentioned it, but pretty much any cable that's going from the front playback to the rear playback is going to go straight through my shoulder pads. So last little bit I want to mention, it's so low key I always forget about it, but for the shoulder strap itself, I'm running the A&A Tactical first gear tube. I didn't want to keep using the Crye AVS one, and then obviously I didn't want the Cobra buckle. The Cobra buckle is a little bit too bulky, and then the Crye AVS one is a little too plastically, I guess. So I like this one, super quick to do if all this stuff isn't on. And also, for those who may think that it would be a hassle, like why would I have one? I could just literally pull this, tuck this out of the way, and then now the entire shoulder strap is out for me to don and doff, and then I would just do the same thing, putting the carrier on me. But yeah, so that's my carrier for 2024. Obviously, as events or games change, the kit changes. There is never no one kit for me. I do have I just got a Crye JPC 2.0. Actually, I'll show you right now. This is what it's looking like right now. It's pretty much an exact copy of my AVS, just obviously less stuff there. That's for games like Thunderdome, or games where it's a super small field where I don't need, communication isn't the #1 priority, and obviously it's a short field. But bigger games, I'll obviously be running the Crye AVS. So yeah, guys, hopefully that was a quick enough video for you guys to watch. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them below. I'm super appreciative of the support you guys have been giving me. I will work on my editing skills and obviously my talking skills. That's still obviously a work in progress. That's an everyday work in progress. But like I said, thank you guys again, and I appreciate it. Peace.